down by Venwick Newton. Man comes across, gets a hand to it. That's Newton. And Venwick thinking about second. Tactics Door says no. So one more to the total. Jets winning the toss, batting first. It's a 30 over encounter here at the Virgin Grounds. This game decides which of these two teams goes through to the semi-finals. Turn these into the onside, off and running. Nice looking shot there by Newton. Sterling Marshall comes across, picks it up. One more to the total. Here you go. Wide up the off stump. That's another wide. He has bowled a couple of those so far, Sheldon. The wind is blowing hard in that direction, and the bowlers will need to get it closer to the stump, so it will be a wide. So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Another wide. Another wide. The keeper has his hands full here in Jackson, diving across to pull it in. Here goes now, bowls down the. That's another wide, going the other side of the stumps on this occasion. Here he goes, runs in now to bowl. Oh, slow ball. Venwick Newton swings it around, backward up square. The ball is racing along the turf. Two men chasing after it. It might have the legs to get there. Won't. Yes, it does. Yes, maybe not. And so it was stopped inside. I think they got free. So the ball pulled up just inside, and so they got 3 runs there. Here goes, moves in now to bowl. Newton is flicking, missing the shot through to the keeper. White signal by the umpire. No touch on the pads on that occasion. So he has bowled a lot of whites, Sheldon. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl to Newton. Newton is banging it over the head of the bowler down the ground for 4. Lovely shot by Venwick Newton, hitting it down the ground on that occasion, and gone for 4. Well, it's going to be Sheldon once more. Man has gone back to mid-off. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Turns it away, backward upscale. That's a lovely shot, and it might be for height as well. It has gone the distance this time, I think. It has gone for 4. Lovely shot that. Well, not high enough to be a no ball, but well played by Venwick Newton. Gone for 4. Moves in now to bowl. He's pulling that one away. The man is at backward of square, but he can't stop it. Pulled away by Curtis Door. Gone for 4. Well, here he goes. Moves in once more to bowl. He's punching it into the offside. They're off and running. The man goes down, knocks it down. They get a single, easy single. So one more to the total. So here he goes. Bryce Fifield moving in now to bowl. He's beaten outside the off stump on that occasion, Venwick Newton. The keeper throwing the ball into the stumps, hoping that his back foot was not grounded. And he definitely was in his crease there, Venwick Newton. So Fifield has bowled a little innocuously, really. Lots of short balls, but he has gotten a couple. Look at that. And he might go for 4 this time. Might have the legs. The man is chasing after it, but he can't stop it. It's gone for 4. Another short ball by Fifield, and knocked away for 4. So going good is Venwick Newton and Curtis Statics Door. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl short and wide. And they're going for an extra run there. I think a wide might be signal. Well, yes, no. What's the signal? Buys. So he didn't think that one was wide enough, but it certainly looked pretty wide. But they got a buy. Keeper didn't stop it cleanly. And so Fifield has 2 wickets, but he has been really up and down. Let's see if this is another short ball. It is. Here, sit it in the air. Might get another wicket here. Similar to what Morton did. Another short delivery, but this one didn't go further than the pitch, really. He didn't latch on to that one. So Bryce has been pretty lucky with those short balls. Medium pacers. And he'll be bowling to Venwick Newton. So both batsmen after a pretty good partnership here. As he moves in now to bowl, first delivery to Newton. Newton is driving, nice looking shot. Sterling Marshall gets a foot in the way and stops it. Single. Yeah. So that brings Door into strike. Smith moves in now to bowl to Door, lumbers in balls. He's stroking it into the offside. Man went down early. He went down so early that Manners stayed there and managed to pull it in nonetheless. So no runs in the end. So Smith it is from the VOJN end. Moving in now to bowl to Door. Bowl short. Door is pulling it away, but there's a man deep at mid wicket. They might just get one, and they get one. Pioneers. So it's going to be Smitten. Moving in now to bowl to Newton. Bowl short. Newton is tugging this one. Didn't really time it. I think he was trying to make up his mind what to do with it. It was so short. He could have hit it to the offside or to the onside. Finally hit it down the ground. Got a single. Didn't time it well. But one more to the total. So that brings Curtis Statics doing to strike. Smitten, number 2 on his back. Bowling from the VOJN end. Moves in now to bowl to Door. Pulls up. Here goes now, Smitten. Moving in now to bowl to Door. Bowls short, back of a length delivery. Door is back on the back foot. Pushes it gently into the offside. Can't score. So here goes now, Smitten. Moving in now to bowl to Curtis Door. Bowl short. He's pulling it away. This time backward up square is gone for 4. Lovely shot by Curtis Door. Short ball, and Curtis Door rocked back and pulled it backward up square for 4. So we have Manners, Jevon Manners into the attack. He's having a switch at that, is Venrick Newton. He really went at that with a vengeance. Must have been pretty close to being a wide though. Manners normally starts with a couple of no balls too. Normally gets better as he bowls, but normally starts a little shakily. Here he goes, bowls outside the off stump. Venrick Newton is flashing hard again, missing the shot. And can't score. Venrick Newton having a conversation with the wicketkeeper, needs to concentrate on who is in front of him. Here he goes, Manners is in front of him, bowls. He's beaten this time. He's pushing tentatively at that one. Certainly didn't have a clue about that one, Venrick Newton. He says he hasn't held the bat for a long time, but he's looked pretty good so far. Moves in now to bowl. This time he comes solidly forward, pushes it back up the strip to the bowler. And I could tell you this much, Venrick Newton isn't going to be pushing around for too long. That might be the only one in the over. I think he might launch one now. Let's see what happens. No, he's turning it into the onside. They're off and running. Fielder races in but can't prevent the single. So one more to the total. Quiet over so far. Jevon Manners, of course, plays in the first division for Empire. Very good all-rounder, I could tell you. Hits it back up the strip to the bowler, who bobbles with it, but prevents the single that ends a good over by Manners. So it's going to be Smitten. And he'll be bowling from the VOJN end. Moves in now to bowl this time too. He pulls up once more, missing his run once more. So it's going to be Smitten. Races in now to bowl to Newton. Bowls, good delivery. Newton pushes it into the offside. Off and running. Once the shot was played, they were off and running. Good call, good run. So Smitten it is. Bowling from the VOJN end to bowl to Curtis Statics Door. One of Nevis's finest. Oh, he came off the edge past the keeper, who was too close, really. He was really too close. If he was back a little bit more, he might have had a chance, but it flew off the bat, and he was so close that he really didn't have a ghost of a chance to catch that. And it went down to third man. They got a single. Second time Statics Door has edged in that general direction. Today's his birthday. Sheldon is saying he has to be a special day for him. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to Newton. Short. Flashes it into the offside. The man stops it. They're off and running. Gets home quickly and safely. One more to the total. It's going to be Smitten. Bowling from the VOJ end. Races in now to bowl to Door. Good delivery. Door comes quietly forward. Well pitched on that occasion. Well lined. And coming quietly forward is Door. So this partnership is probably a little bit of a worry now to the Eastern's team. Curtis Door, of course, would have played cricket for the Nevis team. Bowler pulls up once more, so he's having his issues. Here's the bowler. Here he goes. Moves in once more to bowl to Door. Short. Door is tugging at that. Misses the shot. Wide will be signaled. Another wide. Third. So here he goes. Smitten races in now to bowl to Door. Door is flashing over the head of the man at backward of point. He's racing after it. He might, well, he can't pull it in. It's gone for 4. But it was in the air for a long time. The man was leaping at backward of point, but he just couldn't reach it, and it went away for 4. 4 more. Here goes once more. Smitten struggling again. Really struggling. Pulls up again. So here goes Smitten. Moves in once more. Lumbers in. Bowls. That's a wide. So, and it goes past the keeper. It's going to go all the way. I believe the man races across. Can't pull it in. It's gone for 4 wides. So I think the captain would be thinking seriously about asking Smitten to take a rest because, well, of course, SDA Jets will want him to bowl 2 more overs. But for the Eastern's part, they will want to get him off the ball quickly. Seems to be really frustrated too. So here he goes once more. Moving in now to bowl to Door. Bowl shot. Door is punching it to the offside. That's a lovely shot, and it will have the legs to go all the way. Lovely shot by Door. Just rocked back and punched it through the offside for 4. Very expensive over that from Smitten. So it's going to be Manners moving in now to bowl. He's trying to turn. Struck him on the pad. The umpire says not out. But he was on the back foot on that occasion. Settles once more. Manners moves in now to bowl. Newton is punching it into the offside. The man moves across quickly. That's Newton. Picks it up on the run. Can't score. Newton will settle once more. Moves in now to bowl. Manners is flashing and flashing hard. And good fielding there by Sheldon, coming across, picking up with his left hand. Peeled off the edge and went to the vacant slip position down towards third man. And only a single, but he wasn't in control. Door taking strike now. He's driving, but he was leaning back. Didn't seem to be in control either. He was leaning back for the shot instead of reaching forward. Didn't really time it, but he got a single. So Manners asking a couple of questions here of the batsman. Moves in now to bowl to Newton. Newton is driving along the ground on this occasion. Bubbles with it, does Newton. But they are not looking for the single. Would have been a close one. So playing it safe. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to Newton. Newton is swinging and swinging hard, but there's a man down here. Oh, it's gone over his head. I think he miscalculated badly. I think he came in too much. And it's gone for 4, I believe. So it's gone for 4. But he was swinging mightily there, was Venwick Newton. And it went away for 4. Change in bowling. It's the other 5 field, it looks like, who is going to bowl. Not Bryce, but his brother. He moves in now to bowl. Turns it nicely into the onside. Sterling Marshall is after it. They should be thinking 2 here. And they're going back for it. Very well run. Very well run. Once you see Sterling Marshall chasing after a ball, you think 2. And right away they thought 2. And they got it very easily in the end because the man at mid-wicket on the boundary had to race in. And they got 2. So good thinking there by the batsman. Good running between the creases. So 5 field it is. Moving in now to bowl to door. Door is turning it into the onside. It's Marshall again. They should be thinking two again. But this time they settled early for one. So one more to the total. So Fifield, we're moving once more to bowl to Newton. Newton is, well, he looked as if he was thinking about the big shot. And poor work there by Newton using his feet on that occasion. But they didn't capitalize on that. But it looks as if Newton was going for the big shot and then changed his mind and just pushed it up on the onside for a single. Here he goes once more. Balls. He's flashing hard at that. He threw everything at that uncharacteristic kind of shot that by Tatic Store. That's a shot you expect from Venrick Newton. But he just stood there and flung his bat at it. After the fact saying I should have come across a bit. Well, that certainly wasn't a Curtis Tactics Door type shot. He settles once more. 5-field it is. Moving in now to bowl to door short. He's pulling at that. He's struck on the pad. Newton is calling him through for the leg by. They have gone through for it. He might throw it away. The bowler holds on to it. So, very good run taken, but definitely Tactics Door was beaten on that occasion. So, Fifield hasn't bowled badly so far. He has settled into a goodish length and line. Moves in now to bowl short and he's flashing it into the offside, but good bounce there for Manners, and he just took it off the bounce and collected it with both hands. That ends the over. So it's going to be Manners. Javon Manners will be bowling now to Curtis Tactics Door. Moves in now to bowl short and down the leg side. He missed out. He missed out on a real rank long hop there by Manners and trying to pull it away. There's nobody back. I'm fine. It would have gone rocketing into the boundary. Moves in once more. Manners short this time outside the off stump. Left alone. Wide signal by the umpire. So 2 consecutive wides. Manners normally starts this way, but his first over was surprisingly better lined. Now he has started very badly in this one. Bowls. This time he's pushing it firmly back up the strip to the bowler. Better lined, better pitched on that occasion. So I guess he's getting into his own now. Gets better as he bowls. The longer he bowls, the better he gets. Bowls now to Do again. Do is finding the bowler as he pushes it back up the strip along the turf. Bowler feels it. So here goes Manners once more, getting for his overs pretty quickly. Moves in now to bowl to Curtis Statics Door. Short this time. He tugs it. There's a man coming across. Oh, and he messed up big time. He should have taken that catch. Door really has had a very good day, because that's the third possible chance. And the way he's going, he ought to make 100. He really didn't latch onto that powerfully. He just lobbed it in the air. And the man coming in from square leg looked as if he had both hands wrapped around it, and he just still went through him and went to the boundary for 4. So, Venrick Newton telling him to put down his head, telling him to concentrate. Here he goes, bowls. This time he's beaten flat and fast, and he was jabbing at it, was Curtis Statics Door, and he was struck somewhere. There was a loud shout for LBW, but the umpire is unimpressed. The bowler hustling the batsman, moves in once more to bowl. This time Door strokes it up into the offside. Newton comes across. So Door having a few problems here with Manners. Settle once more. Needs to concentrate. Here he goes. Bowls. This time he's driving a bit eerily past Manners to his right, going down towards long on, and 2 fielders going after it. That ends the over. But you must say that maybe Manners won the battle in that over, but certainly the war is not yet over. So 100 on the tins for the loss of 2. As it's Fifield moving in now to bowl. He's getting a full toss, coming across, nicely stopped there by Manners. So 100 for the loss of 2. We're in over number 13. And lots of overs left to go. 17 overs after this, if they can get them in within the time, because they bowled a lot of wides. So they must have used up quite a lot of time. Bowls, good delivery, keeping a bit low. He's pushing it to the outside. That's dangerous. Direct hit could have been interesting. That was a dangerous one, I thought. Hitting it firmly and straight to the fielder. And It was a dangerous looking run, but they got home safely. 101 the score for the loss of 2. Newton settles. Fifield moves in now to bowl to Newton. Newton is flashing and missing. They should go for a single here again. Going through for what looks like a bye as the keeper didn't hold on to it. So 102 for the loss of 2. JL. So apparently we don't have the electronic scoreboard today. Moves in now to bowl to Doe. Doe is pulling that one away, but there's a man deep. He's coming across. Will he stop it? Gets his knee in the way. Actually put his knee in the way. Venrick Newton was interested in a second run. Tactics Doe wasn't. So 103 for the loss of 2. So here goes once more. Fifield moving in now to bowl to Newton. Newton is watching that one wide-ish. Wide signal by the umpire. A lot of wides have been bowled today. So it's going to be Fifield once more. To bowl now to Newton. Here he goes. Bowls to short, and Newton is punching it uppishly, dropping just short of the bowler, but he wasn't in total control there as he pushed it hard off the body, and it went a long way in the air, dropping short of the bowler. So Rajon Fifield it is from the VOJN end. Moves in once more to bowl to Newton. Short. Pulls at it. Got a bit of bat onto it. It goes very fine. The man is racing across. Can he stop it? He gets there, but Newton fell over. Slid. Not running in spikes. And so he slid. No chance of going back for a second. That ends the over. Man as it is. Moves in now to bowl to Fenwick Newton. Swings it fine. Gone for 4. Sterling Marshall will just go to retrieve. Rank long hop again, and this time he got bat onto it, swung it away for 4. He's having a swing at that. It's going to be a wide signaled again by the umpire. We have had, it would be interesting to know the number of wides that have been bowled so far. So here goes now, Manners bowl, pushes it into the offside. And yeah, so here goes. Moves in now to bowl to Doe. Doe is punching it nicely into the offside. Finds a gap. Man comes across quickly though. That's Dwayne Newton. And one more to the total. Here goes. Moves in now. Manners bowls. He's punching it into the offside. Away to the left of Newton. Newton tries a little football. Misses it. They're going back for the second. They're going to get that easily this time. So 2 more to the total. Newton using his foot. That's the second time he has tried that. And you could see he wouldn't have played for Chelsea. So here it's going to be, not Fifield, but Manners bowl. Newton goes. But there's a man coming in. Oh, he jumps well short of him. Poorly negotiated there by Carlon Smitten. Seemed to be getting under it. And somehow it fell. I thought for one moment it was being launched out of the grounds, but it went high, not far. And Smitten, I think, didn't hand it well. He jumped in front of him. So, though it is back in strike, Manners moves in now to go short. Manners pulls at a loose delivery. May not have the legs to come all the way. Look at Marshall race. Look at Marshall rush here like Usain Bolt. And they get 2. He goes once more. Manners bowls. Coming quietly forward. And maybe a bit of bat and pad on that occasion. That ends the over. So it's going to be Rajon Fifield, and he'll be bowling now to Venwick Newton. 121 for 2. I think this is over number 15. A bit of bat and pad into that one. Marshall comes across at short mid-wicket. They get another run. 122 the score. For the loss of 2, this partnership must be really worrying the Easterns team now. Really going along merrily. So it's going to be Fifield to bowl once more to Doe. Moves in now to bowl to short. And he missed out his favorite shot there. It goes fine. They should be getting at least two here. Look a little tired there. Door turns to get two. So, and it's a wide as well. So make that 126 now for the loss of two. I really would want to know how many wides. I would predict about 25 wides have been bowled so far. No less. As he moves in once more to bowl to Door. Door is flashing in the air but dropping short of the fielder who bubbled slightly, and they're through for the run. So 127 the score for the loss of two. Benwick Newton, you could see he's enjoying his knock here today. He hasn't played. Oh, another short ball. He's sitting there. That's another rank long hop getting a wicket. Jevon Manners settles on it. It's a rank long hop. So apparently that's the way to get wickets here. Some seriously rank long hops. Benwick Newton was trying to hit it so hard, and he didn't time it, and it went high in the air. Jevon Manners settled on it. The partnership is broken. Crucial wicket goes. So it's going to be Fifield bowling from the Virgin end. Just got the wicket of Benwick Newton. Moves in now. He's going hard. He might be out. Well taken there in the end by Sheldon, because he knows he's on camera. He knows he's on camera. He knows he's on camera. He already said he would not let go anything once he knows he's on camera. So Kyle Wilkes goes for a one ball duck, and that puts Rajon Fifield on a hat trick. All of a sudden, Jets losing two quick wickets there. So Kyle Wilkes got a well pitched up delivery, launched into it, and just didn't get it far. Good catch taken by Sheldon. Rajon Fifield is on a hat trick actually. So Fifield it is. He'll be bowling now to Carl. And Carl, a big man, likes to swing as well. So let's see what happens here. Short. He bowls a wide, so he's still on a hat trick. But he's still on a hat trick. So it's a wide delivery. Still has a chance to get a hat trick. But Carl will have different ideas. So suddenly the Eastern's men have found their voice. They were muted a while ago when the partnership was going between Newton and Door. And two wickets have suddenly changed everything. He's driving down the ground. The man is racing across. Can he reach it? Yes, he does. Great fielding there by Newton. Very good work there by Newton. Came across, pulled it in with both hands, and he's off the mark, and that negates the hat trick. He's driving into that. Is Carl opening up and going for the big heave. They should have been thinking two here. These two good buddies, Sterling Marshall and Curtis Static Store. As a matter of fact, Marshall is Door's driver. He actually drove him to the ground and drives him to the ground regularly. So they're very good friends, but not right now. Oh, lovely shot there by Door, coming right across his off stump and stroking it nicely. Marshall, if it's one wicket he wants, is this one, I could tell you that. Bowled, no. Door is bowled. My goodness. Marshall has bowled his friend comprehensively. Door wouldn't be too happy with that. My goodness, Marshall has beaten Curtis Static Store, and suddenly Jets has been rocked back. Well, it's difficult times here because we have one umpire, can't even get a square leg to go out. It's not good. Marshall bowls, he's coming quietly forward and pushes it into the onside, can't score. So that's Kenny Poussard taking strike from Marshall. Wendell Micey Wallace has decided to come on. So NJ hasn't stayed on for too long. So Wendell Micey Wallace has come on. Good to see that he has come on to help out. So here goes once more Marshall. Moves in now to bowl. He's punching it into the offside. They should. That's a long single. Balls now. He's hitting it in the air. He might be caught. He is caught. He's gone. So Marshall has picked up 2 wickets in his first over here. And what a way. Suddenly the Jets crashing out here. They were 126 for 2. And I'm certain they haven't reached 130. And let's see, about 3 wickets have gone in the space of 2 overs. 4 wickets maybe. So young Jaden Brown has gone out to bat. Carl is the batsman in strike. It's going to be Fifield. So Fifield will be bowling. And I must say thanks to Wendell Micey Wallace, because we have had at least 4 persons out there doing square leg duties from the batting team just to help out umpire Caleb. He's bowled. Yorker length delivery, swing and a miss. And the Jets really catapulting here at the VOGN grounds from a steady position of 126 for 2. The wickets are just going like hot bread and butter right now. So AJ Jackson has gone to the crease, and he's going to take strike from Rajon Fifield. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl to Hendrickson. He's playing at and ending up looking as if he left it alone. I think AJ would tell you that he left it alone. Almost like a Courtney Walsh leave alone with the bat high in the air. But the initial movement suggested that he played at it. So he's going to make the bowler wait. That's what big batsmen do, make the bowler wait. As Rajon Fifield moves in now to bowl to Hendrickson. Hendrickson is beaten outside the off stump as he's pushing tentatively at that one. Through to the keeper, who stops it with the pads. Sheldon is telling AJ that he's bowing his head. He needs to watch the ball. Well, here goes Fifield bowls outside the off stump, left alone. Definitely knowing where his off stump was on that occasion and just lifting the bat, allowing it to go through. So, Eastern, they would have worked themselves back into this game. As he moves in once more, Fifield bowls. He's solidly in line. My goodness, showing him the maker's mark. Sheldon is learning from that. Sheldon is practicing the shot there. He's learning from a master. So AJ Jackson settles once more. Fifield it is. Moves in now to bowl. He's flashing at that and he's backing away actually. Misses the shot. Ends the over. Well, it looks as if it's going to be Carlon Smitten. Carlon Smitten into the attack, and he'll be bowling to Jaden Brown. So Marshall took up himself. That's interesting. Picking up 2 wickets in his first over and taking himself out of the attack. He misses the shot. They should have been looking for the single. AJ says no. So wide signal by the umpire. 1 more to the total. So anyhow they get the runs right now is welcome. Jaden is not a bad batsman really. Has the potential. And then you still have the young Skidder and L.Y. Kelly to come. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's pushing it quietly into the onside, getting right in line and keeping it out. Well played. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's pulling at that, misses the shot. And another wide. Wait, the umpire didn't signal wide? Umpire fell asleep there? Umpire Carlisle Powell was counting marbles. It was down the leg side, missed the shot, didn't touch anything. Carlisle Powell missed the trick on that occasion. Here goes once more, bowlful toss. He's driving us a lovely shot, but the man moves in. AJ gets back and backs up in the offside. Good back up there. And can't score, but it was well played there by Jaden Brown, who has been playing pretty straight so far. Would be comforted to get off the mark though. Would want to get at least one here to get going. Stroking it again. This time goes down the hill. And they should be thinking two here. They're calling for two from the pavilion. AJ is struggling going back, but he might get there and he gets home. So well run on that occasion. Two more to the total. AJ seemed to be struggling. Those pads just seem a little big for him there. AJ seemed to be struggling with those pads. And he got home though, safely and all. So it's going to be Jaden Brown to take strike once more from Carlon Smithon. Moves in now to Bold. He's bowled. Carlon Smithon has picked out his off stump. Full pitch delivery. And he has picked out the off stump. Jaden Brown goes. Bowled by Carlon Smithon. L.Y. Kelly, well, he used to be a top ace batsman in his day. Now in his later years, he a little bit more stodgy, not the stroke player that he was a long time ago, but he still can bat. Let's see if he'll stay around a bit today. Smithon it is, bowls. He comes down and a Yorker length delivery, pushes it quietly into the offside. That ends the over. So Hendrickson it is, taking strike from the new bowler. Moves in now to bowl. Driving it to the offside. The ball is racing away. It's going down the hill. Can he get there? Sheldon is chasing after it. 4 runs. 4 runs. Adrian Jackson smashes it through the covers for 4. Gets a pat from Elroy Kelly there. But he latched onto it and spanked it through the offside. It raced down the hill. Sheldon gave all his worth, but he couldn't catch it. Gone for 4. So N. Jackson settles over his bat once more. Moves in now to... He bowled! Trying to pull it to the onside. It was too close for that shot. And his leg stump has been knocked back. Well, one of the star batsmen from the primary school. I'm sorry I wasn't down there by the pavilion. He would have batted a lot earlier. But they say a bad wind never blows, because this is a top-class batsman. He flashes in the air, goes over the head of the man rushing in that backward point. It's going to go down towards the boundary. He pulls it in, and they go back for the second run. So he's an exciting little batsman, I can tell you. And what the Eastern's team are calculating is that they're going to wrap this up quickly. But I want to say that I have a surprise for them. These are 2 good batsmen at the crease. As he pulls up now. But this little man, Skidder's son, he's a good batsman. L.Y. Kelly, of course, the old veteran. He can come go down any day. He used to be a top-class batsman in Nevis. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. He's struck on the pad. And he was trying to flick it to the onside, struck on the pad. There was a loud shout. So here he goes, moving in now to bowl. Moves in now to bowl. He's punching it into the offside. No timing on that one, really. It looked as if he wanted to hit it so hard, but he really just slammed it into the turf and it just trickled into the offside. Man has just picked it up easily. No chance of a run. Moves in once more to bowl. There he goes. He's driving at that a bit loosely because he didn't come across his stumps. He was flat-footed and he was just throwing the bat at it really. And that ends another over. Carlon Smithon it is, and he'll be bowling to the experienced L.Y. Kelly. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Kelly's flashing it. Here's Marshall, who was doing a bit of football. But half stopped it and they get a run, so 1 more to the total. And the ball went past the bowler. They should have been thinking of another run, but the batsman was already settling, and so he wasn't focused on that. Taking his guard now. So settles over his batters. Smithon moves in now to bowl. He's stroking it. Oh, jumping just in front of Newton. He really should have been diving forward for that. But he was backing away. And it jumped just in front of him and went through his legs, and they got a single. So 1 more run to the total. And every run right now counts. This partnership here is crucial whatever it brings, it's going to be critical to the outcome of this game. L.Y. Kelly's on the back foot. Carlon Smith holds his head as he realizes he got an inside edge. Stay with it. Smith now for shorter run. Moves in now to bowl to Kelly. Kelly solidly forward. Well played, Kelly. So Smithon moving in now to bowl to Kelly. Moves in now to bowl to Kelly. Here he goes. Bowl. Full toss. Tongue away for. Lovely shot by L.Y. Kelly. And got a gift, really. And a late belated Valentine gift and all. Swung it away for 4. Well, so here goes. Smithon moving in now to bowl to Kelly. Kelly's flashing. That might be a wide. Umpire says no. And walks away. That ends the over. Bowler was ready, but half of his fielding team was not ready. Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. Now he too has a problem with his run up. Pulls up. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging it in the air. It's going to land safely. And they might even think 2 here. No, that should have been 2 really. But it's just strolled across. And no ball for height. So it's going to be a free hit. L.Y. free. Well, it's a free hit. And let's see. L.Y. Kelly doesn't seem to be ready. Let's see how L.Y. Kelly handles a free hit. So, it's free hit delivery. Kelly taking strike. Kelly is swinging too early. Comes off the pad. The ball wasn't there, and he was swinging early, and he got a leg bite. So here goes once more. Moves in out to bowl to the youngster bowls. He's pulling it again. He has big intentions, I could tell you. Just isn't very strong, but if he was just a little stronger, I'm telling you, that ball would have been traveling. But certainly he's not going to be out there patting around, willing to play the big shots. He's a little man with a big heart, I can tell you. Wanted the wicket keep today. He's flashing it into the offside, but well fielded. Easily fielded too by Javon Manners because that was traveling. But he managed to stop it easily in the end. But the youngster is playing shots. Looks as if he's in a hurry. And that's wide. It should be signaled wide. The wides must be almost up to 50 by now. They've bowled a lot of wides, I could tell you. So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Beaten. That one shaved the off stump. He was comprehensively beaten as he was driving loosely at that one. And missed the off stump by a coat of paint, really. Settles over his bat once more. As he moves in now to bowl. Short is another wide. Will be signaled wide, another wide. So they're having some serious difficulty here. So settles over his bat. So he moves in now to bowl. He's on driving but picks out the man at mid wicket. Took it on the foot. Raja on 5 field, can't score. So here goes. Moving in once more to bowl. Swinging at that. Comes off the pad. It's well down the leg side. He looked up anxiously at the umpire, but that was well outside the leg stump. And that ends the over. No? Yes, that ends the over. So Sterling Marshall has come back into the attack. Captain in the team today. And very surprisingly, Kelly is forward defensive, struck on the pad. He questions the umpire. But there's nobody at leg slip, nobody at square leg. So nobody at fine leg. The area behind here very vacant. He has some confidence in his abilities down the track. He swings it into the onside. 5 field gets a good bounce, but they are through for the single. So 1 more to the total. And the experienced L.Y. Kelly chipping to the ball and driving into the onside. There's the youngster keeping it out. Flatter delivery from Marshall. And just going back on his back foot and pushing the bat at it, keeping it out. Marshall will loop it. No, it's flat again. He's hitting it in the air. I think he's going to be out. He's caught. So Marshall has picked up his third wicket. And that's a short ball. And he just smashed it in the ear, straight to Carlin Smitten. And SDA Jets all out as they go back now to the pavilion. And we'll see if Easterns can or cannot overhaul the target. SDA Jets will be hoping to wrap it up quickly.